Now I just type that in. All right. Hey guys, so this is our first, well, my first live show, but for my first live show, we have Aurora with us. I'm not going to put the camera on her because she's eating chocolate right now and she's extremely messy. Say hi, Aurora.
Hi, Mama.
Okay, so this is kind of like another event video, but something crazy happened to me Thursday. Something that never happened to me, like, ever. But before I tell you about what happened, I'm just going to go through just a couple of key points that I've been thinking about, and you'll hear Aurora throughout the show. But I'm going to go through a couple of key points that I wanted to get over. You want some more chocolate? Okay. So, my thing is this. If you're a supervisor, you should be a good leader. You should want to be there. Aurora agrees. So as a supervisor, you need to make sure that you're being professional at all times. And when I mean professional, I mean making sure that you keep your personal life to yourself. Okay, you are, you don't use profanity. We're not your friends. We are your employees, the people that you should be tasking with whatever needs to be done during the day. I don't think that a supervisor should be telling me that he wants to see a female that walks by bent over in his bed with her head banging up against the headboard. I'm pretty sure that's not professional. Let's see, what else? I don't really care how much you hate your wife, or your ex-wife, excuse me. This is work. And I understand that whether you're at work for 10 hours or 8 hours, that's still a lot of time when you're working 5 or 6 days a week, that you're around the same people. I understand that certain relationships are going to be formed. But if you're my supervisor, then though that type of relationship should not even exist. You're a supervisor and that's it. So, let me go on to what happened Thursday. So, I go in Thursday, and usually I don't say good morning to anybody because I'm not really a morning person. If you say good morning to me, I usually respond with hey. So, I went in. As usual, I look like I have an attitude, but I think that's just how I look in the morning because it's really, really early. I go to work. Actually, I get up for work every morning at 4 a.m. Okay, I lied. 4:14 a.m. But to me, those extra 14 minutes count. So I get up every morning at 4:14 in the morning, okay? I have to be to work by 06. And I'm going to use some Navy terminology because I'm a Navy veteran, so sorry. So I have to be to work at 06. So it's still dark outside. Do you think I'm going to be happy that it's dark outside and I'm at work? No, not at all. So I'm already kind of just a little irritated sometimes. So Thursday I came into work and usual, you know, sign in. I usually stand in the same spot every day, and I eat the same thing every day. Apples and cinnamon, oatmeal. So,
Milk.
yeah, oatmeal. Do you like oatmeal?
Milk.
I guess she does. So, I'm standing there eating my oatmeal. I try to hurry up before my supervisor comes along because he always has something to say about it. And it was normal, you know. He gave us taskings or whatever, and we went along with our day, or so I thought. So he was gone for like 4 days out of that week. Sorry, 3 days out of the week. And so this was his first day back. And after he had told us what to do, he kind of wanted an update. Okay, understandable. So I was explaining everything that happened. And I had pulled a couple of other people aside that had helped me the previous day to help me explain to another guy that I work with what happened. So we're explaining and everything, and let me just tell you, some people, and this is in general, some people just thrive off of attention, male or female, okay? And that's how this supervisor is. He wants attention. I don't know if he was bullied when he was younger, I don't know, but he likes people talking to him. My thing is, I don't like having that line blurred because sometimes people go from supervisor to employee, and you can't do that back and forth. You can't try to tell me what to do, then try to get on my level and tell me about your family history and want to know about mine, and then try to jump back over the line and say, oh, well, I need you to do this and I need you to do that. Some stuff that you wouldn't do. So, anyway, sorry if I get off on a tangent. So anyway, he's like, oh, well, just show me what you're talking about, because I had some questions from the previous day. So I go to take him to the piece of equipment that I had a question about. And why didn't I ask him the questions that I had? Because number one, he's not an electrician like me. Okay. Number two, there were other people that were helping me that knew what the answers to my questions were. So bottom line, I felt more comfortable asking my peers than I did my supervisor. Anyway, so long story short, I said, hey, this is my plan for the day. This is what I want to do, okay? And my supervisor was like, cool. You can go ahead and do that. And I won't incubate you. I don't know who says that. But he said, I won't incubate you for any longer. I'm just going to go do this over here, and you go ahead and do what you're doing. I'm thinking that I'm being proactive by giving him a plan that a structure of work that I want to do. I'm thinking I'm being a good worker. You know what I'm saying? So I begin to work on that piece of equipment. She's throwing candy on the floor right now. I'm not even going to look at the floor. I'm not. Are you having fun? Fun. So I start working on the piece of equipment. I have all my tools and everything out, and I'm getting ready to get into the groove of things and everything like that. So my coworker, and mind you, I am in a group of 3 people. That's the number that I work with every day. Okay? So my coworker, one of my coworkers, the coworker that I usually let me just call him Young, okay? Young comes up to me and he's like, hey Tiff, don't worry about it. I said, why? What's wrong? He said, oh, Billy don't want you working on this piece of equipment. Why? Oh, well, he said that, he could get it done in half a day, and you're taking too long. Mind you, when I was trained on this piece of equipment, I was told that it takes 2.5 days to finish this piece of equipment. So you must be Superman if you think you can finish it in half a day. So, yeah, that's nasty. I'm not touching your hand. That's nasty. Okay, so anyways, so I calmed down because I was a little irritated at first. I calmed down and I go back to the space with Young. I swear to God, I had not planned on doing anything that came after this. So my supervisor is like, oh yeah, well I just want you to do, put these stickers on these pieces of equipment. Okay, cool. And I wasn't making eye contact at all because I knew that there was a possibility that I would get an attitude. And my face, this thing, this tells everything, even if I don't say anything. Like, my face was... Really? Are you having fun? Okay, you can see Aurora. Just look at this. Say hi.
Hi.
You got caught, didn't you?
Hi.
Alright, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so... You said bye. Alright, so...
Bye.
I hope you can see me. Because my video's lagged a little bit, so... I don't know if I'm straight or not. Anyway, so... I did not make eye contact. I kept my head down. He gave me the stuff that he wanted me to put on the piece of equipment throughout our work environment, and I was like, all right, cool. I said, all right, well, he sounded like he was done talking. He said, what's wrong, Tiffany? I said, are you okay? I said, nothing's wrong. I would just like to go ahead and do my job. He was like, no, you have been short with me. I said, well, I don't want to say something that's going to get me fired or sent to your boss, so I would just like to leave. That's number 2. Second time I asked to leave. What? Then he said no. After I asked to leave the second time, he said no. Tell me what's wrong. I said, all right. So I had some stuff in my hand. I threw it to the side of the room, and it was done. Like, everything in my mind came out of my mouth. Now, let me let you know. I do, and I completely forget about this because I don't take medicine for it. I suffer from anxiety attacks. Very rare for me, okay? Happened while I was in the Navy, and once I got out, it magically stopped. I wonder why. Anyway, so I just went off. Yes, that's an egg. I just went off completely. And things got heated even more, and he told me to walk outside with him. And I followed him up to the ladder well where I couldn't breathe anymore. And I kept saying this. I said, come here. And I couldn't, it felt like my throat was the size of a pin. I could barely get any air out. And after that, all I remember is gray and hazy. It was like, it was the effect of someone bobbing up and down out of water. So, what just happened to me was a panic attack, anxiety attack, whatever you want to call it. Here's the crazy thing, and this is why I started this video off with being professional as far as the supervisor is concerned. This person, this supervisor, after, because I had actually fallen onto a coworker, this supervisor never came back to check on me. Never checked to see if I was okay, if I was breathing all right, or anything like that. As a matter of fact, this person... Are you okay? Oh, okay. This person actually didn't talk to me until later that day. And at that point, he completely dismissed the fact that anything had ever happened that morning. So, people like that shouldn't be in a supervisory role at all. Like, completely, like, at all. Okay? If you're going to be a supervisor, understand that there is a certain level of responsibility that comes with that position. If you don't want to be a supervisor, let the person that put you in that position know so that they can put somebody that is more qualified into that position. Okay? When you're a supervisor, you don't need to go into work and explain or vent to your junior employees, the people that you were over. Don't talk about your personal life. That's none of their business. Don't talk about your sexual life. Again, that's personal. That's none of their business. That has nothing to do with the taskings or the job at hand. at all. Don't come into work and try to say, oh, well, I'm not here to make friends. Well, obviously you are. Obviously you want to make friends if you're always in my face asking me about what I did this past weekend, or asking me what my opinion is about your situation. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'm here to do a job and to make money. I'm not here to be your friend. And that is what my position as far as coworker and supervisory relationships are concerned. When you start to blur those lines, that's when you start to have problems. Now, I don't even look at it. I try not to. It's very hard to be respectful and speak to someone in a respectful way when you can't look them in the eyes. And I can't look him in the eyes because I know he doesn't respect me at all. Hey, Mom. Alright, here's Aurora real quick for you. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, now you want to be shy, huh? You see all of this going on right here? Yeah. That's a I don't know what's going on right now.
Mom.
Alright. Is the Aurora show over? She said I never knew that there was an Aurora show. Okay, so that's my vent on supervisor junior employee relationships. I mean, I just went through another event, not because of me, but another event this morning at 6:30 in the daggone morning. It's too old. What she said. It's too early for that. 6:30 in the morning? Yeah. It's ridiculous. And this is why I don't talk to anybody. This is exactly why. So, if anybody has any questions or comments on that subject, go ahead and type them in. I see Mom is there. I think you're like the only steady viewer. Well, at least I got one. Right, Aurora?
Mommy.
Hmm?
Mommy.
Alrighty.
No.
I'm not doing anything.
Go.
I do see, I think there's someone else watching. Hi, other person. I'm Tiffany, Mrs. Jones. And this person in the background making noise is Aurora. Say hi, Aurora.
Hi, Baba.
Wow.
Hi, Baba. Hi, Baba.
So, out of the two people that are watching, does anybody have any questions for us? Real quick. I'll give you a minute since I know it's buffering. We'll wait. You could go ahead and type it in. Right, Stinky?
Mommy.
Yes, Stinkies.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Hmm? You need to go in the tub. The tub. Mm-hmm. Why'd you throw that at me? Really? Now she's throwing chocolate at me. Horrible. Really? Say I love you. Hopefully you heard that. Silly. Okay, so what? You have something to say? You have something to say?
Say.
Okay, that's all you gotta say. Is the word say?
Say.
That's it?
Say.
Okay. I got you on video. This is evidence that you are completely trashing the floor. Yeah, your hand looks like nasty stuff is on it. You did it. Not me. All right, say bye bye.
Bye.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye. Well, not bye yet. So 20 minutes and 30 seconds into this. Since it's so late, it's 10:11 here. So we are going to wrap it up for this live show. The next one is going to be about what I've been researching lately. And that is African American history. So I know it's not February. So don't get worried. Okay. I just had I don't know what it was. I just really. I just had this feeling. This I don't know how to explain it, but I just had this feeling that I should learn more about where I come from. I haven't done the Ancestry.com DNA thing yet, but I definitely want to do it when I get an extra $89. Okay, fine. You can have your own toe space back. I'll definitely do it and let you guys know what the results of that is. But my next broadcast will be hopefully tomorrow. I'll try to do it tomorrow before I go out. With my friends. So I'll make sure she says Grammy in a second. But I'll try to do another broadcast tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to keep my initial broadcast probably the first five under 20-30 minutes, because right now we're at 22. So hopefully I'll get a few more people tomorrow, and I'll do it a little earlier. All right, but that's all for me. I'm saying good night. So we're gonna end with Aurora, since we have a request by Miss Lady Wendy. All right. Say Grammy. Put your hand out your mouth. Win. Say Grammy. Say ma. All right, say bye bye. Night.
No.
I'm trying to end it, kid.
No.
Okay.
Bye.